Every girl is born with a story that's uniquely hers. But sometimes that story begins with struggle, hardship, and the weight of expectations imposed by society. This is the journey of a girl who grew up in a traditional North Indian family, where success was defined by norms rather than personal dreams. Yet, despite the barriers, she carved her own path, proving that courage, resilience, and self-belief could rewrite destiny. From an early age, life wasn't simple. Born into an Orthodox family, she was surrounded by customs that left little room for personal choices. Girls don't do this, they told her. Schooling wasn't just about books, it was about fighting for the right to learn. Every step came with resistance, every dream was met with skepticism. While other children played freely, she lived under strict rules. Friends were few, freedom was limited, but deep inside, she carried something powerful, an unshakable desire to rise beyond expectations. She observed the world around her, silently questioning why her dreams had to be smaller than those of her male counterparts. As she grew older, the fight for education became more intense. In her family's eyes, education beyond a certain point was unnecessary. Marriage was the ultimate goal. But she saw education as her escape, her chance to see the world through a different lens. Against all odds, she pushed forward. The whispers of relatives, the discouragement from those who believed girls didn't need careers, all of it fueled her determination. Every exam she passed, every book she read, was a silent rebellion against the life others had planned for her. She understood that education wasn't just about learning facts, it was about equipping herself with the tools to navigate a world that had already underestimated her. College was both a revelation and a battleground. Here, she finally had a voice, a chance to define her own identity. But even in this new world, the weight of expectations followed her. Balancing tradition with ambition was an uphill battle, but she refused to break. For the first time, she truly understood that success wasn't just about breaking barriers, it was about proving to herself that she was capable, that she deserved more. She began stepping out of the shadows, forging friendships, taking risks, and embracing the woman she was meant to become. Each lesson, each failure, and each victory shaped her resilience. As she entered adulthood, the biggest challenge arrived, her family's pressure to marry. Settle down, they said, but she had bigger dreams. She wanted a career, independence, a life that reflected her ambitions. Saying no wasn't easy. Walking away from expectations wasn't without cost. But she knew that choosing herself wasn't selfish, it was necessary. Success wasn't about defying tradition for the sake of rebellion. It was about proving that a woman's worth isn't tied to societal expectations. She realized that the moment she stopped seeking approval, she became unstoppable. Choosing a career wasn't just about earning money, it was about rewriting her own story. Every job interview, every rejection, every sleepless night spent working toward her goals was a step toward victory. She had to prove herself, not just to her family, but to an industry that often underestimated women. And so she worked harder, pushed further, and shattered the barriers placed in front of her. With persistence, she started to see progress. Her work was recognized, her voice was heard, and slowly she built the life she once dreamed of. With each milestone, she felt herself transform. She was no longer the girl who hesitated to speak, who second-guessed her worth. She was a woman who stood tall, who embraced challenges, who built her own future. She had become a beacon of hope for others like her, showing that strength wasn't about never falling, it was about always rising. Her journey was never about proving others wrong. It was about proving to herself that she was enough, that she could break free from the mold, create her own success, and inspire others to do the same. She didn't need permission to dream big. She didn't need validation to take risks. She learned that success isn't given, it's earned through persistence, courage, and unwavering self-belief. Today, she stands as proof that no matter the struggles, no matter the expectations placed upon her, a woman can rise, win, and choose her own path. This isn't just her story, it's the story of every woman who has ever felt trapped, who has ever questioned her worth, who has ever dreamed of breaking free. Her journey isn't just personal, it's universal. It's a testament to every woman who dares to challenge the status quo and rewrite her destiny. And now, the question is, will you write your own story? Will you choose to be the woman who wins? If this story resonated with you, share your thoughts in the comments below. Like, subscribe, and be part of this movement.